I'm really excited because it's something I haven't really done. I've actually never toured with any girls before because my bands have always been like all guys, and this is my permanent band now. But you know, I also, when I did all my other tours, like something always either happened before them or like I never played live, and also I had this whole vocal issue thing going on for, I don't know, like 7 months, but people kept telling me it was like bronchitis, and it turns out it was like a nodule, and then it turned into a hemorrhage, and it just like was never ending, and I never really had the opportunity to like take a break to make it better, because it's kind of like if you like broke your arm, it needs time to heal. Like you can't go and take the cast off when it's like that, you know? And that was what I was doing. I was like the last Smith Westerns, I did a tour with Smith Westerns, and that's basically what I was doing. I was like singing, or it was like I was playing like basketball with a broken arm, except it was my voice. Well, I was writing from my perspective, but I think a lot of the record definitely is from like a female perspective more than just like some kind of biggest thing, you know? So I feel like a lot of females get it right away. And then when I see some like reviews about like the song Boys or something, they think it's like really childish or something, even though it's not about that at all. It's kind of just like having to go through the cycle of guys or whatever, just people in general, in order to, it's even like finding friends, you know, like you have bad friends, you have bad friends, you have bad friends, you find a good friend somewhere in between. Like it's kind of that whole thing. And more so than like some kind of cheerleader type thing. Well, some guys get it, but I feel like mostly you kind of like, they don't know what it's like to be like a young woman now, let alone be like a young woman that's constantly like under a light, you know? And like not like at good times and bad times. Because there's a lot of pressure behind everything, you know? And I've pretty much been it's funny because I dropped out of high school to do music and to like work, so I wouldn't have to deal with that whole entire thing, and then I just kind of entered a bigger version of it for life. I really like Lorde. I like what she stands for. I think her album is really good, and I think she's really smart, which for someone that's like that young, I was like, I wish I was like, yeah, like I wish I was mature like you at that age and like knew how to handle this better, because I didn't know how. I was kind of like, and her, I'm like, I have so much to learn from her. And I just think she's really cool as a person, so I think she's really bringing something good for like and the fact that she, with the song is so good, Royals or whatever, and the fact that it's like #1 on the radio for like 10 weeks or something crazy like that is really saying a lot, I think, where music is heading. There's always like the political side of it, which is really annoying. You know, like you have to be nice to certain people, you have to like, and the thing was, that was kind of like a bit of my problem. I wouldn't say it was a problem, I don't think it was a problem, but people that work in that part of like the music industry definitely thought of it as a problem, is that I was not willing to be quiet. In that sense, I was like, I would call them out if I didn't like something, or I'm be honest about the process of like making the album, what I had to do to make the album, and where I was and what I have done, because I feel like that's the only, like, if you actually want to like last, like there's no point of it. I understand there's like to your art like putting on like a character a bit, you know, for like each album, like I totally get that, but with talking about like the process of making something, like if you actually want to talk about how you do it, I feel like you need to be as honest as possible about it, and make people aware of what is going on. Like it isn't just like people throwing loads of money at you, like you really do have to work hard. We're around each other all the time, so I think whatever we do kind of rubs off on each other, because when you're like when you live with someone, you end up like, I don't know, wearing their clothes or something. You know what I mean? So yeah, he does influence me musically, and maybe, I don't know if I influence him musically, maybe like, I know there's like certain things I do that he like will like and stuff, and it's nice having someone around that's also like creative, like at all times, and also he is really tasting music, so that's fun.